Our next competitor represents Singapore, 16-year-old Vianna Shen-Rou LINKE. Third Junior Grand Prix season, 22nd last year at Wuji.
Vianna took part in a recent Asian youth figure skating camp, which I believe took place last week, and that offered chance for her to share similar struggles and challenges with other Asian athletes, and she hopes that skating now she can inspire many more young skaters from Singapore.
From
Singapore
Singapore,
skater Vianna
Vianna
Shen-Rou LINKE.
Shen-Rou LINKE.
Skating, you know, a great double axel as the final jump of the program.
Yeah.
A positive creative execution for that, which showcases what she's capable of. And I was just looking, Ted, at Vianna online, and one of the last things that she posted was her working on her triple loop on the 3rd of September in what is a completely different size ice rink. And as she was entering the loop here, I thought, it's so different when your pattern is different and your timing is different on a bigger surface, and she copes with it remarkably well.
Yeah, that double axel at the end of the program was just superb, and she had this speed and the energy And here's the double Lutz, double axel. You can see the under rotation, or the downgrade, if you will. And she has quite a few elements under review. You can see under rotated there with a 2-foot touchdown as well. There's the double Lutz, double toe, turn, double loop. Good effort. Kept on fighting. And there's the double axel near the end of the program, all the way around. Gets a free leg back. That was really lovely. And shows what her capability is. And, you know, when they're when the skaters are relaxed and they can jump like that, they get lots of air time and they're comfortable and it's an easy jump. But when you're anxious and you're stressed a little bit, you tend to rush that timing, which means you don't get the full explosion off the ice. You don't get as high, and therefore you under rotate. So it's feeling calm and relaxed, not too relaxed, but relaxed so that your timing stays the same as it does in practice. That's easy to say. It's very difficult to do, considering that you're in an anxious type of stressful environment in competition.
But I think I mentioned last year that for Vianna, each year she volunteers to teach children, 500 children, to build alternative energy to help them see the fun in the mechanics of science. I saw that online. Now, Vianna Shen-Rou LINKE from Singapore is not going to win this Junior Grand Prix figure skating event, but a woman like her who does things like helps other children to learn the mechanics of science is obviously an amazing all-rounded human being.
Yeah.
And she looks a little bit forlorn in the kiss and cry now because the skate wasn't what she was hoping for. But to me, you are a champion human that needs to be I'm championing you now.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I mean, she's able to look, you know, the intellect is so high, she's able to solve problems because she's able to figure it out. Figure skating is complicated to figure out. It's physical. And even though it's very mental as well, it's not like math that you can work it out to, you know, the decimal point or whatever. It's emotional, it's feelings, it's timing, it's rhythm. And those that are really of a high intellect find it very frustrating and rewarding to participate in this sport. Because it's not easy.
I mean, it's got to be the hardest one. Like, find me a harder sport. Like, Vianna Shen-Rou LINKE has just gone out and jumped.
But define hard. Define hard. What do you mean? Well, you know, getting your head knocked around in football and hockey, that's hard. But,
that's hard.
you know, different skills.
Technically complex.
Well, that's a good point. We can debate that. Gymnastics probably. It's 58.73. That is third in the free program for Vianna, with a total competition score of 94.36, and that will put Vianna currently into second place overall at this stage of the competition.